Hello there. It's now about 8:25 in the morning, on the morning of the 28th of July 2024, the day after the Tommy Rally in London. I've got a bit of time to spare, so I thought I'd come out and have a look at Hyde Park, which is very close to where I'm staying over the last couple of days. And I'm going to go and have a look at Speaker's Corner. I know it's early, but I've never been here before, so I thought I'd take a look and see what all the fuss is about. Now, it's a sort of a small pagoda type setup, and I gather it does attract a lot of attention during most days, including Sunday, where people who want to can just turn up and spout off about whatever they like, which seems a pretty good idea. And it dates back, I don't know, was it 200 years or something, when it was set up by an Act of Parliament? I can't remember exact date, but it's been years, and it's been used by all sorts of people like Karl Marx to spout their stuff. So it will attract a lot of people who want to have their say, so I thought I'd go and have a look and see if there's anything to listen to, although I think this time in the morning it might be a bit of a tall order. But we do have lots of people out in the wet good weather, taking advantage of it and running, doing their daily exercises, which is a very good and healthy thing to see. So walking through Hyde Park, and it's an absolutely lovely setting. I mean, it's a big huge patch in the middle of London of green, a patch of green right in the middle of London. Let's sort of move out into the middle a bit, and then what we'll do is we'll swing the camera about so you get an idea. Should have come to this before, a long time before, but never really occurred to me. I do spouting off on the Speaker's YouTube corner, not this sort of thing. Anyway, let's just do a very slow pan around so you can see this is right in the middle of London, Hyde Park. Absolutely fantastic place. Having to keep my eyes open all the time because there are cyclists rocketing about, runners doing their bit, the early morning joggers. I should have bought my sports kit, shouldn't I? Never know. Not sure the joints would love that if I started doing that again. Anyway, all the way around, and now we end up with there we have it, Speaker's Corner for you. So you can see that's it. That is Speaker's Corner. Okay, so let's go and take a little closer look. If I can find my way in. It's fenced off a bit around the outside. If I get a bit closer, I'll show you. So this is where we have groups of, I don't know, people from different demographics who turn up, that sometimes take exception to when Christian preachers turn up. You can see the fence around there, can't you? Behind me. Yep, there you go. So I've got to go around the fence to get into it. So if you bear with me, we'll take a little stroll over here, and there's lots of crows around and a few pigeons, all opportunistic, waiting for the dropped half a hamburger or whatever, or early morning Mackie D or whatever it might be. And in the back of the building for Speaker's Corner, there is somewhere where you can get your refreshments, your ice creams and stuff. So there you go. It's not a very big thing, is it, really, for all the hullabaloo it creates, and for being the big Speaker's Corner and highly important and a bit of a landmark position. It's definitely, I would say, more underwhelming. Let's have a little closer look. Got some seats there, not that many, so you can come along and listen to your favourite spouter of nonsense, or maybe spouter of truth, who knows? So it's very interesting. There's no one here, so I expect they'll turn up later once I've had their breakfast or whatever. So I'm the first one here this Sunday anyway. Let's move on down a bit further. Very pleasant, it's all very nice. The noisiest thing is the traffic noise just up there, which isn't that loud anyway, and the noise of the runners as they go loping past. That's very noisy. Makes you want to get all fit again, doesn't it? Makes you want to get in the gym. So here we are, another pagoda. Not sure if that's part of Speaker's Corner as well. Might well be part of it, I don't know. I'll just show you in the background when I've gone round it. So there's one there, another pagoda setup. Maybe that's part of it as well, I don't know. I'm not sure how big Speaker's Corner actually is in Hyde Park. Anyway, that's that. So there's not really that much there at Speaker's Corner, but you do hear a lot about it, don't you? So I thought I'd have to come along and take a look. And apart from those two sort of edifices, if you want to call them that, there isn't much else out there. Let's have a look around. I mean, it's nice and quiet. It's very green and very scenic. Very picturesque, as they say. So you can just sort of take a look around. And you can see that very nice. Very nice. Nice place to come and have a picnic or something. Or have your early morning breakfast. Very pleasant. Well, I've got to say that yesterday was an extremely good day, and I'm putting up a video later about that, which I'll cover various points and just tell you how positive I thought the day went. But that will be coming up later today, once I've returned to leafy Dorset from the middle of London, which shouldn't take me too long. I've only got a couple of hours train journey, but that doesn't leave until later today. So I thought I'd just take a little stroll in London and just show you the quieter side of life. And this is sort of a very British institution, this. You know, Hyde Park, Speaker's Corner. The people who take advantage of Speaker's Corner, I'm not saying advantage in other than it's there to take advantage of. Some of the people that I've seen in the press take advantage of something that is absolutely intrinsically British and try and convert people away from something that is intrinsically British, if you get my drift. And I find that puzzling in the extreme. So, you know, we live and learn, don't we? And we have our crosses to bear, as they say. But one of the things is that the whole idea of free speech is now not only being used against us, but is now under extreme threat. I think the Labour Party will soon start ramping down. They have their view that perfection is theirs to dictate. Perfection is only in their eyes. It's just theirs, their opinions that matter. Everything else is nasty and disgusting, as far as they're concerned. If you have your own view, then you are to be shut down. And I disagree wholeheartedly with that. How long before Speaker's Corner has cameras fitted so that whatever you say can be monitored? You think I'm joking? Really? They've already have to have police there some of the time, or maybe most of the time, just in case people spout off with hate speech or anything like that. But I don't know. Is it right that our speech is so far curtailed? Is it correct that we must have our thoughts so shaped that no one ever has a thought that goes outside of the establishment view? Is the establishment view that all we can do is have our speech so shut down that we can never utter a word that would instill a wrong thought in someone's head? I think that's where we're going. And technology like this, like what I'm using, like what I am using, is under threat as well, because this spreads information, misinformation, disinformation, and the establishment is the only font of information that is allowed, isn't it not? Only the establishment view, and you must obey. Things like Speaker's Corner were an epitome of going against that back in the day. When it was set up for free speech, for free opinion, and big thinkers, big speakers used to go there. Now they're on the internet, but Speaker's Corner is still the epitome of free speech. And we're letting that go so easily. And that should worry us all. Anyway, I spouted on long enough for this one. I'll try and get this one loaded up and published for this morning, because I think it's important for us to remember what free speech is about, what Britishness is about. And it's things like a quiet park on a Sunday morning, a Speaker's Corner where free speech is enshrined. But I'm afraid that's no longer true. In fact, in some cases, people who are outnumbered there must be shut down for their own safety. That's the truth. We can no longer have free speech, not so much because of the establishment, but because of the ensuing violence that comes from having the wrong view. And that's not helped by the establishment. They're trying to shut down the violence by shutting down that free speech in the first place. And it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Anyway, I'm now gonna go back and grab another cup of coffee, and I'll catch you later. Thank you for watching.